So they're
18
older.
twins? Okay.
No, not twins.
So,
Blended family.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so when we want to go picking, or if there's appointments or anything like that, usually there's young men in there who are working on, and sometimes they do. One of them, just Duffy, my youngest one, organized an art show of local artists. And it was in our parking lot on Saturday, and we had about 5 local artists, young artists there with their works for people to come and see. So that was kind of fun.
It's a very creative family. Very creative.
We
Now,
try.
so do you take donations? If someone has old things, maybe a great grandma, or someone died that had a house full of stuff that they just never got rid of and throw away, and the new person that has to take over the executor of the estate doesn't want to deal with all that stuff. Well, I mean, not that's like a far fetch. So I didn't even know why I went that far, but
That's okay. I understand. Well, yeah, we take donations. In fact, somebody left, a lovely lady last night left a couple of boxes on our church pew out front, and a lot of really great stuff in there. And she had said that she just didn't want it to go in a dumpster, and she didn't want it to end up in the thrift store and get broken. And that's the thing, is all of the things that are in our shop, I kind of feel like I'm trying to find them homes, not it's kind of hard to explain.
Well, I understand what you're saying, and I looked at Facebook. I didn't know you have the Etsy, but I looked at Facebook, and my goodness, you have so many pictures. I couldn't even go through them all. And some of the things, because I like to do projects, I like to take things and refurbish them and things.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to do it a lot when I was younger, but I'm not doing it as much now because I'm busy. But it's not
Right.
because I don't enjoy it, because I find it relaxing. It relaxes me. It keeps my mind off of
Yeah. Well, that's
other
why I
things
make
that are going
Barbie
on in
feet.
my life.
That's why I make Barbie feet earrings. It
Yeah.
relaxes me. Well, we
Well,
do sell a lot of. We just started recently to have architectural salvage. So we have.
Really?
We have So we have a friend who. Um, we know of some places in Norfolk, the older houses that were built in the 20s are being knocked down because a lot of them are on larger lots. So the developers are interested in those lots to put bigger houses. The whole, how it works. And
Yeah.
so we've been trying to rescue porcelain claw-footed bathtubs and old porcelain sinks, as well as doors, antique doors and handles, and windows. We have a lot of wooden antique windows that people like to use for different kinds of projects. So we have
Yeah.
those as well.
Well, when I get new windows, you can have my antique windows on the house. My house,
Well,
my house is rebought an old house, and the windows are old too. So I didn't
well,
know
that
people
happens.
wanted,
We have
it's real wood. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. We have a window friend. His name is Marshall, and he does a lot of handiwork and things like that. He's a good window guy, and he comes by and drops us windows. So when he
Wow.
replaces them, he brings the older windows to
Now
us.
I saw the bathtub, the old fashioned bathtub, and I really want one of them. But I would have to get a bathroom completely redone. Take that doggone bath fitter out. Got like a
Right.
bath fitter. I want to rip off that bath fitter and put down the floor and the walls. I already know what I want it to look like, and I want me one of those tubs.
Right. Well,
So
those tubs are comfortable. You got to make sure you get one that's comfortable for you. Some are small, some are bigger. The only thing is, and I witnessed
what?
this in Petersburg. We went to a old mansion and stayed over the weekend, and a clawfooted bathtub, but then you have to have, the shower part is built on so that the shower curtain all the way around the tub.
Yeah.
Well, you spend half the time fighting with the curtain sticking to you. There's not a lot of room. Yeah. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Trixie, they don't show that in the movies.
No, they don't. No, because you turn the fan on. Yeah, it looks easy. It's not. It's nice to soak in. It was a great soak.
Yes, that's what I would like it for, the soaking part more so. And I need a big one. I don't want a little one. I don't want to fill all.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I want some space. I want to be able.
Well, I have to admit that one of them is destined to become a couch. So
really?
we're gonna cut. Yeah, we have one that's not in really great shape, so we're gonna cut the front out, and then use outdoor cushions. Of course, when you cut the front out, you would grind the edge so that when you sat down, your legs don't get cut off, because that would be counterproductive.
Well, what do you cut porcelain with? I just don't know. What would you use?
I think it would be a torch.
Wow.
Welding. Yeah. Oh, we got serious equipment.
So you guys do the welding thing too? You do the welding thing?
We can. John can weld things. He has welding equipment.
Oh, that would be excellent. You know what? I had a couple of years ago, a few years back, someone had put this old table outside. And my husband says, he goes and he picks it up, and it's got these metal stand. It's a metal stand. You have to put it together, like clasps inside each other. So, and we bought. It had a glass top to it, but it was kind of chipped. So I bought another glass top to it. I bought a bigger one that could fit like maybe 3 people on each side of it as a dining room table. But the clasp won't stay. It's shaped. So it needs to be like welded together to make it just one solid base to hold that on. And for years we've been looking for. Well, I created my dining room set out of refurbished.
That's good.
The chair. Well, except for the chairs, we ended up buying the chairs, but the table itself, I kind of put that together. And a year or so ago, I saw the set that I put together, the table I got for free, and so the chairs are sold in one of those shopping things online for about $1,500.
Oh wow! Good job.
Right, I know. Wasn't that? I'm so proud of myself. But I do a lot of. I like to refurbish things too. I just made me one of those cabinets that I refurbished. I bought the things from Habitat. And put it together and made the legs and stuff. I just love doing stuff like that. When I had my home in South Jersey, I did a lot of that stuff. I won't just do it as much anymore. But it sounds great. I'm definitely going to have to check out your store. I'm definitely going to have to. And I do want to see. Now, do you have a picture of those earrings on your Etsy site, the Barbie earrings?
I don't know, but I will. I can. I know I put them on Instagram, but I don't know if they ended up on Facebook.
Wow. Well, I know that you have to go, busy lady, and I just really, really enjoyed our conversation. Definitely check her out. Go ahead and give out your information. Let people know where they can contact you, or the store, or the website, or the college professor, or the camp. I don't even know.
Well, I think the Vintage Trixie is located in the Great Bridge section of Chesapeake, and it's at 112 Wayne Avenue. It's a block behind the CHKD thrift store, which is near the Locks Bridge. The store phone number is 757-410-5600. 4884. And our Etsy site is etsy.com/shop/vintage Trixie. And we are purveyors of vintage and antique articles of curiosity. So if you ever are in the area, stop by and see us and say hi.
I'm definitely coming, but I want to come when you're there. When are you there? When are you
I'm there on the weekends. I'll be there this weekend.
Okay.
And usually Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm teaching.
Okay. I wanted to find out more about that camp you had, but I'm out of time really. I have to I gotta get ready to go, but I wanted to find out about. Can you tell me about that camp really quick? What's
the camp is called Camp Osprey. It's a nature camp for kids between the ages of 8 and 14. There's for this year we're actually booked. It was booked up quick, but it's held between the summer and the fall sessions, and I hold part of it in lab, so they learn how to use microscopes and things like that. But it's also a lot of time out in the woods and in the pond. So
that sounds
just
like
getting
a real good thing.
Yeah, and getting them connected back with nature because they all want to be inside where the electrical plugs are. But there's a lot of cool stuff outside. Here we are. We're on a blog.
Yeah. You're teaching them. You go ahead. Good job, Trixie. Well, I'm gonna let you go. And I enjoyed you so much. And I definitely would love to have you again, maybe sometime in the not so distant future, and see how things are going with you. See what crazy thing you created from there.
All right.
Okay?
I'm gonna put those earrings on for you. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, sweet lady. What a good interview. But right now I have to go to Trace. But I'm going to, because he's going to go ahead and take us out of here. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you for listening to the show. I do hope you enjoyed Vintage Trixie as much as I did. Definitely check her out on Etsy and have her. She ships. I'm going to go into the store. I got to see these earrings. I can't believe it. But a woman of many hats. And it seems that those are the type of guests. These are small businesses, guys. Definitely support them. They're independent artists and they're small businesses. And they're right here in the show. If you would like to be a guest, please just send an email to guest@ljdnshow.com. And I'm going to say to you, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And next week I will be here with my co-host, Susan Dazinski, and we'll have fun. Okay? Until then, bye-bye.